Quickie three card spread readings for my viewers. So we'll go ahead and do group 1. I really do mean that this is a quickie. It's going to be like an energy update. Whatever comes out, comes out. We're going to let you, your person, the dynamic, the future outcome, and big message from Spirit. For those who have tuned into group 1, Spirit, showing the client's energy towards their person of interest or towards their love life, fill in the blanks. It's a general reading, just take what resonates. The majority who come here have somebody on their mind, something that they're interested in, but if you don't have anybody on your mind, the reading could still contain messages for you, for the viewer, Spirit. So somebody could be Taurus, have it strong in your chart to be dealing with the Taurus. We've got the Hierophant. Show me the dynamic between them and their person of interest, or in their love life. I'm just going to say they're between them and their person of interest, and you can just enter in your own mind or their love life when I say that. If you don't have anybody special on your mind for group 1, what's the dynamic between them and their person of interest? The Queen of Cups. This could be somebody that you are in a serious relationship with, married to, or had that potential. There's definitely love between the two of you, for sure, for sure. You could be sort of looking at this from a higher perspective. Yeah. If this person is like asking yourself, like, well, what have you come together with this person to do? This is a spiritual connection. It feels like there's a larger purpose here. You guys could have studied together, worked together, but there is a sense of there being like a larger purpose here, a deeper connection, because we've got, like, all of these cards just scream that. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, you know, they're a pair. He did want to come out in reverse, so yeah, it's like you're not going to be involved in any sort of unequal give and take in a situation. You're wanting to do the right thing, so if somebody ever got breadcrumbed here, you're not like standing for that. That's why you're coming out in that Hierophant energy, okay? That's why you're coming out in the Hierophant energy. This is basically the energy of you know, having expectations and expecting, you know, your person to conform to them. Having standards and expecting them to conform to those standards. So if this person was ever in a breadcrumbing energy, I mean, I think you know that there's love between the two of you. We already saw that with the dynamic. If this person ever didn't treat you correctly, didn't treat you right, you're not standing for that, which is good, okay? So we can see, you know, this King of Cups can be emotionally manipulative. And we're seeing the want and the desire and the requirement that, you know, there is no more emotional manipulation. Show me their person of interest and their thoughts or feelings. How do they feel? The Strength card. This person's feeling very strong. Now, energies can be vice versa or interchangeable, so keep that in mind. Like, if this sounds more like your person, I mean you, then your person, and vice versa, then just do it that way. But this person's coming across as very strong, coming across as wanting to tame the situation, to have courage, to be authentic. They feel the strength of this connection as well. They're working on their self-love. This person could actually love you unconditionally. This person has a lot of self-respect and courage, or they're working on that. Yeah, they're also in the energy of justice. I think you guys really could be in a serious relationship, married even, or headed to that. Some of you guys are both thinking about, you know, fairness, equal give and take, tradition to some extent. There's been this blight of, you know, potential emotional manipulation, which is needing to be, you know, released, basically. And this person feels that way too. With that Justice card. Yeah, what's some major arcanas here? It's like they are coming across in more of a feminine energy than you are, actually. But regardless of your gender or sex, masculine, feminine, or energies, and this person is going within their intuition, trying to decide, like, I mean, if they're reserved, just know that it's not because they don't have deep feelings for you. They have very strong feelings for you. They also are trying to look at it from the perspective of, you know, doing the right thing. And I think that's something that you can resonate with, but you just might have different approaches. This person might have more of an altruistic, sort of intellectual, non-conformist approach, whereas yours can be more conformist and traditional. Okay, so what is the Queen of Cups doing here? Like, how does this person feel about group 1? Oh, that really wanted to come out in reverse. Oh, we got the Sun. So basically this person is feeling like, I can't sugarcoat it, guys, I don't know what's up with the situation. Again, can be vice versa, don't shoot the messenger. You can, but it won't matter, because this is what I'm getting, either it's your reading or not, that they feel kind of like you're angry with them. I think it's because they feel like you're angry with them. Okay? And that something that was once happy is no longer. It could be because of delayed gratification, taking too long for, you know, the happiness to return to the connection, or for something to pay off in the connection, to get one's just desserts. It's like some sort of temporary depression or waiting here. I feel like the sort of temporary depression or waiting is on your person's side, although you might be doing that as well. You're more chilling on your throne, though. Whereas this person is wanting to bring harmony to the situation, but feeling like you're probably mad at them. So what is the outcome of this situation, Spirit? What is the outcome or big message from Spirit? Spirit wants group 1 to know. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, wow, 10 of Cups underneath that. So the outcome is the 4 of Wands. I mean, a happy reunion, homecoming, commitments, living together in the future. It's definitely, we're looking at commitment at this point. So a celebration with family and friends, taking refuge in one another, somebody learning how to enforce their boundaries in a healthy way, somebody learning how to come out of their shell more, but in a way that still allows themselves to be, you know, treated fairly, and to feel good about the situation, to feel strong about the situation, to feel like you guys are working together well. It's like you guys both basically want the same thing, and that's what we're seeing here. It looks like you guys both want a happy family, happy home, happy life. That 10 of Cups, so it looks really good. Lots of family around. You could already have a family with this person, or that's what you want, or there'll be family, you know, around your connection that are loving and supportive towards the connection, which is nice. What advice do we have for group 1? What do they need to know right now? Okay, group 1 is saying manifest, manifest, manifest. Okay, manifest positive things. Whoever's being emotionally manipulative needs to stop that. It's a waste of your resources. Trying to manipulate the 3D is like trying to touch the mirror and fix your hair in the mirror instead of turning and fixing your hair like in real life. You're trying to fix the image. It's like, don't fix the image. That's the only thing that can really hurt the connection, is to scatter and waste your energy by trying to manipulate the situation. Stay connected to Spirit. Spirit is where your person is anyway through this, you know, connection, and, you know, manifest this, what you want, with focused creativity. You know, turn your visions into reality. Take inspired action. So set the intentions. Let's I'm going to get you a manifestation card. Since the Magician came out, what manifestation techniques can we give to the viewer to help them to manifest this new journey with their person? It looks so beautiful. I almost said that. Say affirmations, state as I am. There are a ton of affirmation audios or videos on YouTube for free that you can watch, listen to. You can say your own, write your own. They really do work. Words are powerful. That's why it's called spelling. So just do it. I'm like, just do it. I don't have the energy to convince anybody. But the truth is, you know, if you don't want to do it, cool, but I don't know why you wouldn't want to do it. State as I am. Manifesting happens in the present tense and a present life, believable to you. So yeah, that's what you can do if you feel drawn to. I suggest it. I'm going to get you an affirmation, and that will be your reading. We just don't want to see the same struggle or selfishness that might have occurred already in this connection or in past connections, whether romantic or otherwise. We don't want to see that perpetuate, continue, or return after there's this happy period. But just because it's happy in the cards right now doesn't mean it's guaranteed. It looks pretty good though. It does. But that's why I wanted to give you advice. The Spirit wouldn't be saying, you know, wouldn't have brought out the Magician as your advice card if some of you weren't wasting or scattering your energies. And your thoughts and your words are energy. So if you're talking a lot about the problems in this connection, your problems in your life, you're thinking a lot about the problems in this connection, the problem with this person, judging, being critical, anything like that, even if you're keeping it to yourself, you know, we're all connected. So on some level, we're all hearing each other. This person's hearing you if you do that, and vice versa. So you're creating more what you don't want when you do that. So say affirmations instead. True manifestations are powered by service and love. Yeah. And it looks like, you know, you've got that down. Being of service, giving love. Your cup runneth over when you have enough, and even when you don't. Sharing is caring, like giving to others, and it comes back to you. So that is what it's saying. True manifestations are powered by service and love. So being of service to others, doing so with a loving heart, though not from a sense of manipulation. And then I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. So this is really talking about your heart space. Not all the cards in the deck talk about love overtly like that with L-O-V-E being spelled out on the card. So this is really saying out of any kind of manipulative energy, any kind of just going through the motions, doing things as they've always been done before, having to have the upper hand kind of energy. That all stems from insecurity, and insecurity creates unwanted results. The antidote to insecurity is love. The way to manifest faster and better is to be in the vibration of love. Also, the vibration of appreciation, which appreciation and love are very close, if not the same thing. They're basically just different versions, very slightly different versions of the same energy. So go through your day appreciating, looking for things you can appreciate. But looks like you're on track. Keep on track. Remember, so you can say those affirmations. Those should be helpful. I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. Thanks, Group 1. This is what I got for you. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is down below in the description. And I'm going to move on to Group 2. Alright, welcome Group 2. We're going to do a quickie reading. Group 1's wasn't as quick as I'd hoped, but it's basically a 3-card reading with a future outcome and advice, and then whatever else I feel drawn to get. It's an energy update reading, so if you have somebody on your mind, think about them. Otherwise, it can be a general reading for love. More than likely, though, it'll be for those who have somebody on their mind, okay? So give me a card that represents the viewer who's watching, Spirit. The exact same person who is watching Group 2. Okay, somebody who is broken up with somebody else, it looks like, with that Two of Cups in reverse. Somebody that still has a lot of love for somebody. And we've got the Queen of Cups here as well. But that other person is not doing so well. They could be a very jealous person, workaholic, trying to forget the connection perhaps through focusing on the material plane. They could be experiencing some setbacks in their life in terms of work, money, and home. Maybe you're wanting to come and bring them a cup of love because you know that, or you just want to bring them a cup of love. Maybe this is the reason why they couldn't bring you that cup of love, that romantic offer for a date or to progress the connection in a positive way here with this Knight of Cups. I definitely feel this is you, regardless of sex, right? Regardless of gender. You're having love for this person that you're in separation from. You guys could be together still, technically even married, but there has been an argument. There's some sort of distance. Could be about money or codependency, because the Nine of Pentacles in the upright is very independent person. In the reverse, she can be very codependent. So what is the dynamic between group 2, group 2 and their person of interest, please? Okay, so your person could be in a non-committal energy here. We've got 2 Knights. It's a younger energy in terms of relationship status or level. It means not a fully developed relationship. So together or not together, it does look like it's got an on again, off again energy, or that people are dividing their energy, whether that's with other people, or a third party can be like work, money, family interference as well, or some other sort of struggles there. But the dynamic is definitely one of passion between the two of you. You could be dealing with the fire sign. I've also got water here and earth, if I didn't say earth. I know I said Taurus. And what is their person, group 2's person of interest, their thoughts and feelings towards group 2? Earth energy. Yeah, this person's got their mind on their money and their money on their mind. And they could feel that way about you. I think they're more stressed out about money. A lot of people are nowadays, this person in particular. So if they're distant from you, the passion is still there. They just don't have a lot to offer you in a practical sense. If they're in and out of your life, if this is friends with benefits, something like that with the Knight of Wands, or if they're just a friend that you guys feel like you have feelings for one another, but it's still at the level of friendship or something like that. I'm just trying to cover all the scenarios for the many different people who watch. Whatever that situation is, that is being represented by the Knight of Wands, it is because, at least in part, that your person's in Page of Pentacles energy, which is somebody that is at the early stages of something. They're being patient, but they could be starting a new job, a new school program. They could be working towards a raise. There's some sort of money news here that they could be waiting for that they have just gotten, but it's like they're looking in the other direction, as you can clearly see on the card. When it comes to passion, they're all there. They're all about you. When it comes to commitment, it's like that's on their mind too as a potential. Like they can see planting a seed to invest more in the connection in terms of like a commitment in the future, like to plant a seed to grow something new in the connection. But it's still very, very early stages. How else does this person feel about group 2? Yeah, it feels like it's like a burden. The connection's a burden. Yeah. Like I said, you guys are in separation. I think this person wants to come out of separation for those that resonates with, or you've had a fight. If that's the case, this person, wants to exchange apologies, wants there to be a recovery. I think they're working really, really hard. But they haven't let go of this connection. If you think that they have, they haven't. But it does feel a little bit like beating a dead horse. Or it has in the past, so they're starting to focus more on, other concerns, like other responsibilities in their lives, like the Pentacles energy. Work, money, home. Work especially. So they're making that more of a priority. But I do think that this person looks to you. They do feel guarded towards you, though. Maybe they see you like keeping and maintaining your boundaries. And I think that they are as well. They do feel passionately towards you. So, I mean, if that's what the relationship has been reduced to, or is simply that's where it's headed, or seems like it's headed, or what it's about, is just kind of like an in and out or on again, off again type vibe, or that you guys make up and break up, then this person knows that that's the reason why you are, you know, standoffish, or that you got your boundaries up towards them. But they also know that you still feel generously towards them as well. They know that you have feelings for them, that you're attracted to them, that you would like to talk to them, that you would like to start something new or do something new in this connection. What is the outcome of this connection? The big message from Spirit wants Group 2 to know regarding this reading. Now we've got the Empress and the Hanged Man in the upright, and then we've got the Six of Wands here. So the Empress is a very good sign because it does show a relationship. She is the mother and the wife of the tarot deck. And the Hanged Man in reverse is kind of curious, because that can show us, like, you know, getting out of stagnation. So if you've been in stagnation over this connection, we see you getting out of that. So I'm seeing that, I'm not going to lie, some of you are the ones that, you know, at the very least also have been selfish towards this connection, or feeling like a victim or betrayed. But I'm going to take it, the first thing I said, that it's you being in that Empress energy, or that, you know, the outcome is one of creating something new. It's like planting a seed. Some of you could be becoming pregnant by this person, or there's a pregnancy affecting the connection soon. We saw the planting of the seed here. I kind of thought that when I said it, and now we've got the Empress and the outcome. So that's, if you don't want that, take precautions, but otherwise it does show creating something. A gestation period. Planting a seed and watching it grow within this connection. Growing in abundance in the connection, and another card for that. And achieving some stability here. Do still see some stagnant energy, but I think whoever is struggling financially and working their butt off, probably, you know, if you're like some of the people I know, most of you, like both of you, are doing that to some extent. The one who's doing it more finds like a stable ground here to some extent that they can build upon, right, and reach some sort of readiness for a relationship, or to grow the relationship. There's definitely a desire for long-term security, and it's like somebody has been, you know, really waiting and trying to figure out a way to, you know, grow in wisdom, figure out what they need to sacrifice and what perspective they need to adopt in order to achieve, you know, stability in life and in this connection. And we see that happening. So answers are coming, like things are changing. The relationship is expanding, maybe even physically. What is the advice for the viewer, please, Spirit, regarding this reading? So, no more devil energy with the devil in reverse. Got, you know, it was always in your power to free yourself from any sort of sense of bondage or feeling trapped in a cycle, or amongst unwanted circumstances in love or outside of love. It's always been within your power to shift and change that through shifting and changing your thoughts. With the Hanged Man, we see you know, that's what needs to do. Some of you need to be done. Some of you still need to be like doing that. That's why it came out. It's the Hanged Man in reverse can be like a martyr, victimized energy. You're not a victim, you're a victor, okay? You are not a martyr, you are a manifester. Through your thoughts, you can free yourself from any toxic situations, including one with this person. If it's not with this person, just this is generally about recovery, you know, leaving an abusive or unhealthy situation, whether with this person or just within your own mind, for fun, you know, for fun and happier times, for better times. So that's what it's saying, basically. It's like, watch your mental diet, think affirmative thoughts. If you catch yourself thinking something negative, flip the script, think 3 positive. This is how you do it. Be consistent and persist, and that is how you change the record that is playing in your mind, and then you will therefore change what is showing up in your life. Okay? So, as the advice here, without getting too much further into it, I'll get you an affirmation card, and that will be your reading group too. Giving you guys credit for, you know, manifesting your way out of this devil energy, whether it was something as simple as being like, well, I guess it's not simple. The devil is not really a simple card, though tarot does speak in, you know, broad terms, right? And the imagery is meant to be dramatic, kind of like, but it doesn't mean that's exactly your situation. It's kind of like when you go to a fashion show, or if you see a fashion show on TV and they look ridiculous, and like, who would ever wear those outfits? Why are designers, like, how are they so big and rich and famous and successful with these ridiculous outfits that they put on people? Like, why, huh, what? I don't get it. It's like, oh, well, because those outfits that they're showing are never meant to be worn by the people. That's not what they're exactly what they're selling. It's symbolic. It's meant to evoke a certain impression, to achieve a certain impact, to make a point. And so they like overshoot to make a point. Same thing with the tarot a lot of times. Sometimes the tarot, you know, is just plain as day. What you see in the cards is really the situation. And if that's the case, take it. But I'm just letting you guys know, if it looks scary or whatnot, for those who don't know, you know, it's symbolism, it's symbolic. And I see that some of you are really getting out of this double energy of attachment, obsession, or any sort of negativity here. And it could be your person as well who's getting out of that. Yeah, I definitely get your person. Somebody could be in therapy, working on themselves, but it feels more practical. It feels like they're mastering their craft, they're enjoying their employment, or and when somebody's happy at what they do and their life purpose, their employment, not everybody's employment is in alignment with their life purpose. That's another story, but when it is, it does have a positive ripple effect throughout their life, like I was saying before. It's about somebody feeling good about themselves. It's not, you know, always just about the partner or the one that wants the other one, you know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, I have clients that say, well, I don't care if they don't have money, I just love them and I just want them. And it's like, yes, but they care, right? It's about them and their feelings about themselves. And, you know, like Maya Angelou said, and, you know, basically be skeptical of anybody who tells you that they love you when they don't love themselves. This person needed to love themselves. And now they're coming out of some of this conflict too, and loving themselves more. And that is the key to getting more. It's not just a neat thing that we say on tarot channels, it's an intelligent strategy. You have to feel good, basically. It only just simply boils down to that. Feeling good. Feeling good to get more of what makes you feel good. I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become reality. I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become reality. And you are someone that has a good amount of faith, maybe a traditional faith. Maybe you were brought up in the church or in a traditional sort of spiritual or religious setting or with certain ideals. But if they're not serving you, you need to shift them. Just know that you do have the ability to have enough faith to allow your vision to become a reality. So that's a good thing. That's something you've got going for you. So true manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. Exactly. It's about that fairness that I talked about a bit in group 1, but also I got that impression here as well. Equal give and take. So true manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. And everybody is you pushed out, so whatever is in the highest good for you is in the highest good for all. But you have to be honest enough with yourself to admit, you know, what you want, and to believe that you deserve it and can have it. And then we've got true manifestations are powered by service and love. So being of service and coming from a place of love and faith and good intentions, not manipulations, okay? That's what I've got for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Moving on to group 3. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope it resonated. If not, check out a playlist that's linked down below for a different reading. Told the other group that I was planning on doing, a pick a card reading at some point, but been really, really busy. And the best way to connect with me is to get a private reading. My contact information is down below. All right, welcome group 3. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, my legs are cold. The air is really blowing on them and making them ache. Group 3, this is going to be a shorter reading than normal. 3-card reading with advice, outcome, and maybe an affirmation towards the end. So think about your person of interest if you've got one. Angel, spirits, and guides for group 3 for the viewer. Show me the viewer, please. What do I need to see about them? We're going to get an energy update about you and your person, the dynamic and the future outcome, big message from spirit, as well as advice regarding your situation with your person. Group 1. I'm sorry, group 3. Maybe there's a connection to group 3 and group 1. Maybe they're connected. Somebody could be a Gemini or Virgo here. Did want to come out in reverse. Yeah. Be a water sign as well. You could be having a broken heart, and I'm sorry to see that if that's the case. Likely you're in separation from your person of interest, or you're just having a tough time with your love life right now. Looks like, you know, with that being in reverse, there could be some scattered energy, wasted resources, unfulfilled potential in a connection. In this connection, if you've got someone on your mind, like I said, you or them could be Gemini, Virgo, or water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Queen of Cups here. It does show a lovingness that you have. It looks like you are providing for yourself, which is good. Keep doing that. Because she's really paying attention to her cup. Cups represent emotions. And unlike some of the other cards, you know, where they show like other individuals, you know, on the card, depending on the depiction, she just really seems kind of lonely to me. But her eye is on her prize. Her prize is her heart. And so it's like, I like that energy. I like to see that. So maybe you dealt with a manipulative person, or you are being that way yourself, and or you're making your own emotional satisfaction, happiness, and fulfillment the most important thing. But in the process of doing that, you could be, you know, being so self-protective of your feelings, or so in your feelings, that you're wasting some sort of a potential. It's a dynamic between, I might have to get up, you guys. My legs are so cold. They are so achy. And I can't even be the slightest bit distracted. One moment. Sorry about that, sort of. I'm sorry, not sorry, but I can't be the slightest bit distracted and do a good job. No, that ain't happening. So, the dynamic between you and your person is that of the Six of Pentacles, okay? So, maybe this person has breadcrumbed you. I definitely get somebody has walked away. It looks like your person maybe has walked away. Let's get a clarifying card on that. Basically, though, it is about equal give and take. And either the presence of equal give and take. It is a card of equal give and take, but as you can see, there's a guy on here. He's wealthy and abundant. And he's giving, like, you know, his money, which he can clearly afford to give to these beggars here. So it's a symbolic card, but so it's like, which way do we take it? Do we take it like this is, you know, someone in the connection who is, you know, I mean, how is this equal give and take? Like, what is he getting out of it? Well, he's getting out the sheer joy, getting out of the situation, the sheer joy of being able to help someone else. But it can also represent, you know, something else. Yeah, like selfishness, one-sidedness. So I do see like there being abundance of love and feelings between one another, as well as passion, a desire for a new beginning too, a rounding up of a cycle. There being a lot of generosity between the two of you. I think your person's probably has something to give to you as well. I'm not getting so much this is strictly a situation where, you know, all you did was give and they gave nothing. I do feel like it was there was some sort of equal give and take, or is some sort of equal give and take here. They're at the very least on the level of emotion, there are mutual feelings here. Okay. What does group 3, I'm just gonna keep saying it wrong. Group 3's person. Group 3's person's feelings towards group 3. Okay. So this person wandered away from you. They're trying to wander back. Even if it means taking a risk, showing up all of a sudden, this is what they're planning on doing. We've got the 5 of Wands. It's reversed. We've also got the 6 of Wands, and this is also poking out too. So strong fire energy with some more water and air. So basically, this person, how do they feel about you? They feel like that you guys can work out your problems. They can come back despite any sort of, you know, deception or betrayal or dishonesty or running away, but they can come back and you guys can get back together and succeed in the connection. Okay? There is some ego associated with this person, but if you want this person back, it's definitely in the cards. They intend on coming back to you, finding their way back to you. They also intend on fixing things, working things out with you. This person, like I said, the feelings are mutual and there is romantic love. There is hope for a partnership here with this person. They do still kind of want to be, you know, the one that's getting patted on the back. So it's like if they come in and apologize or come in and fix things, you know, they're going to want, you know, special recognition for doing that. I feel like, you know, if you're Queen of Cups, you won't have a problem giving that to them unless you're a little too much in your Magician in reverse energy where, you know, you're ignoring this person. Maybe you have your reasons, but they are going to want to have your attention. Even if they act like they don't, they're going to want recognition for coming back. They're going to want a pat on the back. They're going to want you to pat them on the back for that. In some way, shape, or form, they're going to want to feel appreciated. Because they appreciate you. And this person does have an ego, and their ego will need to be massaged, basically. Okay, so what is the big message from Spirit, future outcome for group 3 regarding this reading, please? It's not an easy road ahead, this 10 of Wands, and it's like kind of a bummer of a card to have in the outcome because it shows stress and exhaustion, a lot of burdens here. This person does seem kind of high maintenance, to be honest, but it's hard because I can see that you both have a lot of feelings for one another. So yeah, with that 10 of Wands, it does show, though, you know, it can mean things getting better, and I do feel like that's more the situation, regardless of this person's ego or your hurt feelings, their hurt feelings, because this card represents 2 people like chipping in to carry that load of sticks. Like, this is about not doing everything yourself anymore, allowing someone to help you. A 10 of Wands relationship is a relationship amongst like mature people who are willing to do the work, because you don't have a 10 of Wands relationship unless two people are willing to do the work, because it's 10 of Wands. That's the shorthand name for 10 of Wands is work. And I just think it's you've got 10 cups between you. You're the Queen of Cups, this person's 2 of Cups. That's a lot of motivation to do some heavy lifting in this connection. But Spirit's letting you know, like, as of right now, it's not going to be easy. You do need to let people help you. You do need to let people in. You do need to get yourself together and stand back in your power. Get a little bit more in your masculine energy if you're too in your feminine energy, where with the Queen of Cups, when she's too much in her feminine energy, she can be a little smothering or a little insecure, a lot insecure, you know, just not standing in her Empress energy, acknowledging her power to create her universe and her reality the way she wants it. This is about stepping into your masculine energy a little bit more. And that will lighten the load of this connection. And like, the future can be brighter for this connection and easier if you do that. Let's get a card of advice for the viewer, please. The Hanged Man. So you're being asked to meditate. Don't just be all in your feelings. The Queen of Cups is a lovely person, deeply romantic, sensual. She just opens herself up. She lavishes those that she loves with her attention, which is probably why this person loves you so much. It's almost, you know, this person's ego loves to be lavish, but we do see that this person does have feelings for you. It's not just an ego thing, but it's because you're good at that. Where you were, it looks like now you're not really trying to do that anymore. Or if you are, it's in a distorted sort of energy. So Spirit's wanting you to sort of get out of your feelings and get more into your head. And if that means meditating, then that's what you do, okay? You need to gain, like, some wisdom about, like, your self-sacrifices. Like, what do you need to sacrifice? Are you sacrificing the wrong things? What are your motives behind what you're sacrificing? If you're being a martyr, what are your motives behind that? You shouldn't be a martyr, right, as a general rule, but sacrifices are necessary in life, you know, if you believe they are, which apparently you do based on the cards. So they're asking you to get a different perspective. So it's going to take some time for you to see the best path forward for yourself and in this connection. And it's going to require you to go within and figure that out. So when is this person going to be sneaking back in? That's what I want to know. Oh, would you come back here? Wow. Got the 8 of Wands. So it could be pretty soon. Like this summer. And for some of you, it's just a matter of days. Not for all. A lot of people watch. But yeah, a matter of days this summer. This is fast-moving energy. So it's about speed, action, quick change, and news arriving, good news. So I think Spirit just wants you to know, you know, that this is going to be work, and that just because this person comes back in, just because it's all passion and fun and sexy times, and there's a renewal in this connection, and this person loves you, doesn't mean that it's not going to continue to be work. You know, this is just early stages in the connection. It's like a change has occurred. Changes are still occurring in order to get this relationship to a place where there can be a proposal or like a blossoming of divine love. Whatever it is, whatever level you're at, for it to grow from here, it's going to take effort. So I just think that's why they're telling you, you know, giving you some clues on what you can do. So that you're prepared, being forewarned is forearmed. So let's get some guidance for group 3 regarding their person, please, Spirit. Got life surfing, feeling capable of overcoming adversity, no expectations, approaching life like a sport. Yeah. So, I mean, the Hangman, he is hanging on the tree on purpose, right? He is surrendering. It is the quintessential letting go card. And so letting go just means you let go of the things that are holding you back from your desires. And that's like the negative thinking, the old programs, the old stories that you tell yourself about the situation, like a negative mental diet and things like that. So this is saying like to transcend all that nonsense and to come into your power. This is what I was saying about needing to enter back into your masculine energy, because we all have masculine and feminine within us. It's meant to be balanced. We're healthiest when those two polarities are balanced. So this is saying one way you can do it to, is to feel capable of overcoming adversity. Get to a place where you can feel capable of overcoming adversity again, right? And it's asking you not to have any expectations in terms of like negative expectations. I definitely say that you should script what you want to see. Definitely. At the back of the deck, we've got creating reality. Live your best life by design. You have amazing experiences, freedom, lifestyle, infinite potential. And so that's basically what I'm saying. Script your reality. There are videos you can watch, teach you about manifesting and scripting your reality, creating your desires. Live your best life by design. You don't have to just keep fumbling through life, attracting by default the things that you don't want. This is just giving you some clues and tips on how you can create your reality the way that you want it, right? So maybe you don't have to have this 10 of Wands outcome. Maybe you can make it easier for yourself, but it's going to require you approaching life like a game or like a sport. Yeah. So that you can reach your full potential. Let's get you a affirmation card, and then that will be your reading. If you like the reading, please hit the like button and subscribe. It does help the channel. I really appreciate when you guys do that. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is down below. Affirmation for group 3 regarding this reading, please, Spirit. For the viewer, what do they need to know, say? What's an affirmation that can help them? I can do less and attract more. Okay? Yeah, that's what this Hangman is about. You're a human being, not a human doing. You don't need to manipulate the 3D, because the 3D is old news. You need to manipulate your mind, if anything. It all starts from within. So feel capable of overcoming adversity by visualization, which is visual motor rehearsal, which is what the athletes do. They see whatever it is that they want to do. If they want to win the gold medal, if they're running a race, then they see in their mind how that race is won, what they do step by step, round in that corner. And when they're hooked up to machines, the machines will show the brain chemistry. The scan will show that the nerves are firing as if they were actually on the track. So do that. Visualize what you want. I can do less and attract more. Less is more, guys. I think that's the big message for you guys. Take it how it resonates. That's what I've got for you. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys next time.